Hello everyone, today in this video we'll find against the advanced character of our world around us, and this time I would like to make some analogy with the past. You surely remember some of my previous videos in which I claimed that seemingly France will have 16th century reloaded really soon, so religious wars, this time religious wars will be waged between a growing Muslim community, uh, still existing Catholics, and third side, there will be a third side, so it will be even worse than 16th century variant, a leftist atheist group which is ruling the country currently. And now we see that the ruling group in France sees as a main threat for their rule such groups like group led by Marine Le Pen and some other national groups like Reconquête, led by the Eric Zemmour, more nationalistic party in France, much more than current Les Hommes Nationaux, so National Assembly, that was transformed into from National Front. And surprisingly, as we know, Mr. Eric Zemmour is a decent man, French nationalist of Jewish origin. But it was happening very often that people from minorities were taking care of the dying culture of majority in the times of crisis than the native ones. And we see that current establishment, leftist neo-Marxist French establishment, represented also by current government, is doing everything to suppress these environments, and on this suppression of the more patriotic and national elements on the French political scene, the Islamic part also divided. It's not a unified front, but Islamic part in general is benefiting. And in my opinion, knowing leftists, if they feel threatened by the Islamic side, suddenly they will announce them public enemy, and France will become an arena of the creeping riots and civil wars. So France will have 16th century reloaded really soon, plus when we see the paralysis of the parliamentarian system of current France, they will have Third Republic reloaded, so complete paralysis of the government, changing coalitions, changing prime ministers, but nothing really, nothing seriously done in terms of reforms that are needed, and no serious decision taken. So this crisis in which French state currently is aiming at will be much more serious than crisis of the Third Republic and the crisis of the 16th century. It will be a sort of cumulation of these two crises, seemingly with a synergic effect. We don't know if French state will survive it, but this is how I see it, that they will have cumulation and seemingly synergic effect of the 16th century crisis plus the government paralysis typical to the Third Republic that lasted 1871 to 1940. And we know how Third Republic ended, and who ended it and how easily. All the best, have a nice day, bye, and take care.